Hello and welcome to the 29th episode of Timberborn Noob. Let's play Timberborn, all that jazz. And we're sort of dam building at the moment. We're building the... Why is that? Oh, small... Oh, he's blocked, isn't he? Oh... Weird. Is it? Yeah, he's. I've blocked in this. I built a. Well, this is silly. I built. I'm gonna have to destroy that then. It's a pile, small pile with metal blocks in, and then I built the levee right in front of it, so you can't move. The good thing about it when you do that is, and you destroy it, you actually get all of your metal blocks back. Yeah, this one can't, because we haven't built that. The stair. Oh, no. We were going to, this is what we were going to do. Yeah, I remember now. I'm going to build this path here, because we haven't built a path. So that's it. Right, so let's have a quick overview time. We're in a drought, so this is an overflow. It's kind of an overflow storage, you know, we'll get water to certain parts, and that's here. And we've got this, I think it's a tour floodgate. And when water goes into here, so we're in the middle of the drought, so we've dropped, usually it's at 3. How come it really 0? But no, that's not 0, is it? Water level. Why is it saying 0? Reset. It's not even working. That's because we're on pause. Duh. Come on. Get with it. Right, so the highest level is 3. It's ever been at. We're actually going to top that, because we've built this higher. So this is the old dam here. We built a new dam on top of levees, so it's going to go higher, which means there's going to be more water in here, and it means that when it gets to a certain level, that's going to overflow. No, what is going to happen is, yeah, this. So this needs. We need to put a bit of dynamite, a stick. Well, actually, it's I think it's 6 sticks glued together, isn't it? And then again, yeah, and then we'll be able to. So the height of the dam now is there. Okay, so that's the height. So this is. That's the height, and that's the height. So if it goes over that height, we're mullered. So let's hope we never do that. My name is Crunchy Cat. I'm a Brit, as you can probably tell. Actually, yeah, British people don't say that to other British people. So if you are British, you're like, I'm kind of new to... Yeah, I am kind of new to YouTube, even though my account... Actually, this is my secondary account. No, I can't remember when it was set up. I think it might be 2011. Yeah, 12 or 13 years ago. And I thought I'd put some gamer videos up, and they're kind of awful. Well, no, they're not awful. They just don't have commentary on. No, they are awful. They're just Let's Play, aren't they? They're just me... There we go. So that there's nothing. I wouldn't say they're awful, but they're not like tutorials or. Oh, so is he trying out? No. Oh, that's interesting, isn't it? That, so we're in a drought. I can't remember how long it was. It's not that long. Let's lower the height. Yeah, because we've got a drought situation down here. There's no need. 3.5k. I think we're absolutely fine. The idea then is to increase the amount of water we have in this dam. Let me build a path along here, because there's no point in having this here, is it? Let's get rid of that. There we go, you can take away that rubble. And so the idea is to increase the amount we can have in this dam. Now, because we've built up that levee, oh no, yeah, so this is the first. I'm kind of thinking we should, if we synchronize everything, then lower everything. We've got to. So this is the old dam. We're basically, in a sense, getting rid of it by just lowering everything. I'm not going to destroy the old dam because it may come in useful for something, I don't know what. So then the new dam, well, we can't actually, no, we can see because we can go down, can't we? Look, like by magic. So the old dam, the bottom is here. Because we've built those sluice gates. No, wait a minute. Those sluice gates are not built. Yeah, they are. Yeah, if we go up. Yeah, look, it's built on that levee. So anything behind this bit is not going to come out, and that's fine. But it means, yeah, it's just going to stay in there. So if we deepen this levee, it's not really going to make a difference because that water will never come out. It will always be here. So what's the point? But if we widen it, for example, if we lower this bit here, let me show you, for example, this, I mean, yeah, using explosives is it's quite expensive in the sense of the tree has, a log has to be chopped down, then the log has to be turned into paper, and then the paper gets turned into explosive, and then the explosive is blown up. So, so you've got one beaver chopping down the tree, one beaver transferring it into paper, transmute, making it into paper. There you go. Trying to be too clever. Making it into paper, and then you got 3 beavers, and then you got a 4th beaver hauling, and then you get another beaver bringing the hauling the well, it gets hauled to a storage facility, then it gets hauled to the location, and then another beaver comes and blows it up. So that's what it's meant by being expensive. So you can see all those beavers then came out and did that job, whereas they could be doing something else that was a bit more. Now we've got this bit of water here. Yeah, there we go. So get full height restored. He's got nothing to do, so he might as well. Actually, yeah, the water pump can go here. Excellent! Excellent work, my fine chap. Yeah, anyway. I wonder if we should... No, we probably shouldn't introduce Python-esque material into this Let's Play. So now we've got this. It's oh, wait a minute. So those Yeah, they're waiting to be. Here they go. So, yeah, one beaver comes and sort of like sets them, and then other beavers come, and these are the ones who now actually. So the explosives are there, but they're not constructed. Now you can go infinite down. What a little bit of high talk in there. I think so. I am actually drinking a Dr. Pepper. Drinking a Dr. Pepper, eating Doritos, the food of coders. You can't be a proper coder if. There we go. That's built. That's built. That's built. Excellent. So when we explode this, we are increasing the amount of water that the dam can hold. Interesting that it was able to. Yeah, they can go at an angle, can't they? So. And obviously that's good. So when that water rises again, the point to which it will rise is this. It could rise to that point. So one more above there, which is it there? Actually, I think it's this. Yeah, it's that level there. So the water rises to here. That means I've just added three blocks of water capacity to the dam, if you know what I mean. I mean, if we take a lot of explosives, we could blow out a huge amount. And even when the water, because I've built it higher, yeah, okay, we do have, so it's 0. Yeah, that's a 0.5. So we're going to have a lot of space here. So this is going to get watered again. I think, yeah, so this dam will overflow. I think 0.6, 5, 6. If we watch here, let's speed it up a little. We're okay disaster-wise. We're just keeping it fine. Here we go, 6. 0.6, the water goes through. And it's not, I think that might be it. 6, 7, let's lower them all, another one. I think all of them now are lowered. Right, so that's full. And because it's so we have got through there. These chaps are working, but yeah, like I say, we've got so much water capacity in District 1. This is District 1 here. Let me click the so District 1 is quite big. Yeah, that's the biggest of the lot. It's kind of like Hunger Games, isn't it? District 1. Oh, so okay. For some reason, this building isn't connected. There, look. Sometimes it's so simple. That's it. They're connected now. So we only have 5. Rover by 5. I think we can send them to York. Do we need? Well, the metal blocks are. We're at like, and we're. How's it going down here? And that isn't connected. Oh right, so he's just out of the range. Scrap metal. Oh, he is working there. No. Good lad. So that well, that scrap metal's been used, so it'll be bringing them down. There's no available workers, so we will migrate from District 1. We have 1 bed. Interesting, we have the builders. We probably need another house. we're not going to be building too much here yet anyway. Let's just migrate. So I'm going to migrate from District 1 to York. Just one beaver. Wait a minute. Oh, no. Yeah, it's the same. Duh. Right, there we go. Massive things are happening in this video. Wow. We've just sent one beaver on his way. Okay. So with that being done, let's just check up here. He's why has he got his nothing to do in his range? Yeah, because he's but what's wrong with that one? We missed one. We always miss one. Let's see, are there any more? Well, he's too far away, I suppose. And when he gets that, we'll be up there. He's getting the scrap, so he's making planks. We have a large pile of planks. Excellent, that's what we wanted. A good store of planks. We've got a nice store of bread. I think the bread is being stored here. Yeah. Beavers are happy. We've got a 12, so for this area. Ithaca, no, 10. We've got 10 to Ithaca. We could probably make it more by adding, so we can add a beaver statue quite easily. That's a good quick one. A beaver statue, yeah, and a scarecrow. Now I quite like, actually that's scarecrow, so we've got space. Gotta be careful, we don't want to block that. So that's a space where, I tell you what, let's, that space there. Well, until we, yeah, no, the next level's built really, isn't it? That's the next level up on there, which means I can delete the path from here. Bear with me. This is what we're going to do. And then we get the scarecrow. He hasn't been built yet, so haven't lost anything. And we put the scarecrow in the housing complex, like so. So that now you can see where it's highlighted under here. Look, all the housing complex now gets the benefit of the scarecrow. So, but only half the housing gets the benefit of the beaver. But then he's, you know, if people are working here and here and up there, so that's hopefully going to increase the average. That's good. How's this going? Yeah, that's good. So that's this is phenomenal because that's well, we've obviously, yeah. Have we cancelled the water order? I think we have. Ithaca water. We're going to cancel it. We have more than enough water there now. Although that's, we probably need haulers. We've got the people for it. I'm going to add another road system because I want the grid, because this is so flat. We're gonna have a nice grid system happening, and then we're gonna build haulers. Tell you what we'll do. If we build a hauling post there, I know it's not on a path because we're gonna put a pathway in, so we get a nice grid system going. Things can be nicely planned out. We try to do this in City Skylines. If you have a Cities Skylines, I always say City Skylines, but it's Cities Skylines, which is I don't know how that got passed because it's a terrible name, but it's a great game. And there we go. And that way we can get all these logs sorted out as well. Excellent. We've got lots of logs. Planks are full. Yeah, that's what we want. So now, I guess, is the time to build a smelter. A smelter! There we go. How's that for personality? You need to add a bit more personality to your videos, else people think you're very boring. Yeah, I'm gonna. You don't want to be doing videos like that. We are. Is adding wacky voices going to help the channel? Is it going to help the channel? Well, the thing is, if unless you, because most people with these Let's Play videos, let's just talk about Let's Play videos for a bit. So this is the 29th, I think, which is kind of insane. People watch the first one. They think, do I like this guy or not? No, stop watching it. So but then I do get views with each video I put out. Each chapter in the sort of in the linear narrative. Oh God, why do I speak like this? Because people see the video, think, oh, I'll hop in at 23 just see what the guy's like, you know. But you've got to kind of give it right in the first 10, 30 seconds. You've got to give your personality. Else people just click off, won't they? My videos go up and down. It's not. Oh, some of them, I don't know how they do it. I don't crack cocaine or something. You know, it seems like they're dropping pharmaceuticals. He's not got power. Yeah, because I'm on Dr. Pepper. That's my drug of choice. And yeah, that is actually true. Well, yeah, Dr. Pepper, coffee, filtered coffee. I like to drink my filtered coffee in the morning. Which is very delicious. Okay, so let's stop the madness now. This is working fantastic. But look, it's water and all that, so we can have a massive forest here. I think, yeah, it's time. I think it's time for a forest. So, we need a road, don't we, for a forest? Forest, here we go, forester. I still would argue that you could build a forest without a path. I wonder if they're ever going to upgrade the roads, so you can have a smoother road which you go faster on, and you can maybe have some carts as well. Yeah, they should have a thing where you can tame mice. The beavers can tame mice, and then the mice become the horses and dogs are for us. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, right. So when we're doing forest, we always do a mixture. This is because birch gets done quickly, and then you wait for the pine, and then the labourer's got to go and get all the pine. But meanwhile, while the pine's growing, the birch has already grown twice, so nobody's waiting. A bit of maple, and because yeah, I think we will. Let's have a big chestnut. Yeah, that'd be nice actually. Yeah, so that'd be good when it's built and it's all watered. Because this does go in a drought. It hasn't gone. Actually, the drought's finished, which means, well, we missed it. We missed the start of the drought, but it means that we're going to synchronize. We're going to raise these one by one, so we can raise it another. And okay, it's going to affect the. Oh, okay. So this seems to be what is happening This happened last time, didn't there? There was a mega flood because I guess when the water comes back, it comes back harder, and that is massive, isn't it? Look, we've just stopped the water now. So when the water comes back after a drought, we get more water than we usually do. So I'm going to, right, so that's just gone up again. So we're going to raise them again. 1.5. That's 72. It needs to be about 60. Yeah. So what is the highest? It's been 115. Wow. and it's now 43. So it could be. It's going down, isn't it? Well, I'm thinking now we're not going to synchronise that one. Oh, it's already gone over anyway. So it goes up to 2. I'm going to unsynchronize and go down 1. So it's going to let a bit of water in. So it's so as this water's filling up, I think it's making these. Look, there you go. Look, oh, it's the height. And it also means that. So we can let this down a bit. It makes sense to have a bit of water down here, doesn't it? Well, I think so. So it's 1.5. It's not going. At 1, it is. So this is all topping out again. This is synchronized. We got to 2.5. This one goes up to 2. We've still got some water coming. This damn commentary. That was a damn joke then. Wow. I did it for you Americans. And then this is. I mean, really, that's wasted land. That's all going to. Eventually, we would probably build upon this. Let's turn it off. But do we have the people? Yes, they do have the people. So let's turn that back on. And we've got gears and everything. So we haven't built a mega. Okay. What about, let's get rid of more of these berries. Yeah, I'm afraid if you're a berry fan, if you're a blueberry fan, please look away now. I'm going to get rid of a lot of them because here I'm going to make. Yeah, the plan was, wasn't it? Move this path back. And then put, let me just see if that works. So then the water pump would be here. So, okay, so the path doesn't go there. It goes back 1. Building. This path. We don't need it. Let's get rid. Yes, let's get rid. So, I hope you guys are having a good time. By the way, at the moment, this is in January 2023. This Let's Play. And it's interesting, I just thought, when I die, will this video still exist? Probably. And, it's a bit morbid, isn't it, now? Because I'm just thinking, you know, if you have people who are close to you who have died. Oh, why are we talking about this? This is like, there's no way that people want to talk about this. Personally, I don't mind talking about death. I don't find it morbid. I find it, you know, death is a part of life. What's the problem? You know, it is something that's going to happen. People are shocked. How dare you? And but no, seriously, most of us who've lived a life have had people close to us die, and that's very sad. And we miss them. But no, I was just thinking, when I die, this is going to happen. Sorry, guys, I haven't found the. I don't want to live forever anyway. This Dr. Pepper's going to my head. What was I going to say? So this video is, you know, it could live. It is technically possible for this video to live for 1,000 years. Wow. Oh, right. Instead of talking about death, let's concentrate on the game. So let's go to a 3. We're affecting the productivity of these chaps. But the beavers still do this stuff. I think they still deliver things. They still haul things. It's just like the bakery or this grist mill has stopped working because it's flooded. Okay. All right. is that the baker there? He's just hanging out with his broom, brushing out the flood because of the stupid person who's doing a flood management system. But it soon dries out. And, you know, like the Nile Delta, very... actually, that's an interesting aspect that they could... Well, you could add lots of things to a game that is kind of realistic. It doesn't mean to say it makes the game a better thing to play. Actually, what has happened is... Because we've raised the level of this dam, wow, we're now at the limit. So that sluice gate, that can hold quite a lot. But look, the energy of this is quite interesting from the point of view of putting a water wheel in there. So, which would mean, let's get rid of that, yeah. So if we get rid of this, we've got loads of explosives. Kind of an unexplosive. So a water wheel, all of a sudden, can go here. Now, it does need to be a 2-block. Okay, we've had this discussion before. Okay, so let's put it. Let's quickly make a 2-block by. Bit of explosive. You know, oh, we are on a bit of fast. Should we slow it down a bit? I quite like the speed, to be honest. We probably can speed up a bit. Although we've got to watch this. We've got to watch the flood. I really would like a flood warning system. You know, if this gets flooded, get a notification sent to my phone. Suddenly notice the darkness. Okay, we've got a situation here. Yes, we have. We've got a major. So I'm thinking this. Okay, this is the reason for this. We're going to put that to 0. We're going to get a lot of water coming down here now. This may overcome. Well, it's not. That's going to go there. If we've got to keep that open for the water to be lowered. So more water is coming. What happened to that? Yeah, it's over 3. Well, it's kind of superfluous now anyway. So we need... Do we need a bigger dam? But if we build up the dam again, surely it's just going to overflow again. We simply need to put the water to different usage. Here we go, look at this. Such as, come on, build the dam, build the explosive. Here we go, explosive, nice. And then we're going to put the water wheel here. So that adds, well, only 4. Come on, let's get this built because we may be needed elsewhere. And then I'm going to put a T-junction here. Now, let's move, we can move the path. Yeah, put it, put it up here. So then, actually, we're going to slow down because I don't know what's going off. Are we okay? Yeah, we're okay. We're okay down here. This is important. They keep getting flooded, but it doesn't wash them away. I assume if it's underwater for a certain amount of time, they would die. We seem to be handling it now, but if it's flooded, it'll die in 10.2 days. Well, how can we get rid of the... I guess the only reason... Okay, so let's do this. Let's destroy... If we build a bunch of water pumps where it's needed, we can lower... What am I doing? Right. Come on. Right. That's, this is what happens when you talk about death. No! Idiot! that was the path we needed. It's this one we're getting rid of, isn't it? This is the path we're getting rid of. And then, we've sort of plunged all these chaps into. There we go. You've got a path there. And then, kind of want to protect that step. I want to keep it there. So that means building there. We could build there, but we haven't got. No, I'm going to keep that stair in, which means we don't need this one. Have we got extra here? Yeah, 4. So we've got builders, we've got haulers. Have we got builders? I don't think we've got builders in this section because we thought we'd never. But we need haulers because it's like a transit. Oh yeah, so look at this. That is the plan. So when that's built, and we're going to build a large tank here. Obviously we need, it's going to accept water. We need metal blocks and gears. I think we've got gears. I don't think we've got metal blocks. Actually, metal blocks can be sent by Ithaca. Oh yeah, that's oh, I didn't. Well, that was stupid of me, wasn't it? Because that's the wrong place to build that. What a complete waste. We've got to build. Stupid. Build a smelter next to a powered building, so it transfers the power. Now the power is pretty pathetic right now. So I want the big windmill. That's right. Oh yes. I don't think we've not even unlocked it. Look at that. We've got millions. There we go, right there. And here we go. We'll have a platform there, a power system there. Until we get that mod, we can't. So that means another. Well, I didn't plan this, but it seems to be perfection. Yeah. Wow, look at that. That it's just like I measured it, but I didn't. Right, let's get back to now. We're getting that smelting's going to happen. So we're still, the flow of the water is more than it usually is. I think what the game does, I think I can't remember if we're playing this on easy or hard. What it is doing is increases the drought and it increases the amount of water that comes through, which makes sense. The game gets harder as we go along. Let's see. So what we need, I haven't studied other, I have seen other Let's Play. Oh, of course all this is not working. Okay, so we have to take down, because the water has to come through this and not here. That's ridiculous, because that's ridiculous. We're never going to, we need to play that, yeah. Actually, I think the water's going down, isn't it? We should, let's put a water gauge in. Good thinking. How long have we been on for? I think it feels like it's coming up to the hour. Let me, I can't remember. There it is here, of course. Actually. In the water section, who would have thought? Let me just check. Oh, only 39 minutes. We're Must be losing our touch. Right. No, it's crashed. Timberborn has crashed. I don't have the auto save on. So yeah, we just got a black screen. I'm still here, don't worry. I'll get the game up again. I have noticed that even though the auto save is off, it still seems to be auto saving. You know, there's an auto save coming up. So let's have a look what we've got here. Yeah, before it crashed, no, we've lost all that work. Oh my God. Okay, so, well, that's kind of embarrassing. Don't you feel embarrassed? Oh, I tried that. I just dipped into the iron teeth. Now I can... So I've lost all that work. And it's because I turned the autosave off. Because it kept, you know, it would stick a little, wouldn't it? But it's probably worth having. I think Timberborn is in early access. That was a mega crash. That was 39 minutes. So it's like, yeah, like 40 minutes of work. Gone. But oh wow! I mean, this is part of the excitement of, you know, live play. I'm not going to edit these videos out so that you know, they become sorry, just cracked my knuckles. I don't know if you find that offensive. I don't think so. Some people don't like it. Okay, so what am I talking about here? Whilst I fill in the time, well, it's like we've gone off on air. It's like there's been a coup. And the TV station is put on off air before the generals come on to announce that they've taken over. So yeah, I think Timberborn is in free, what's it called? Early access. But anyway, any game has a problem where you have a crash situation because they're always updating them, and there's no way you can get a perfect. I mean, even here we go. So we're back in the drought. Oh my! Yeah, I'm thinking, shall I stop? Maybe I should stop the. I'll tell you what. One thing we're going to do is we're going to put back on that autosave. But you can't. It's a shame you can't say like, well, every 15 minutes, and then you know you're only going to lose 15 minutes. Yeah, resume game. Wow, that's funny. Let's get it on play. So, okay, so I'll tell you what, we'll play for like 20 minutes and try to erase. Let's get the development console back up. Let's turn the fog off. Look at that. What do you think? Fog on or fog off? I might fog off. That sounds a bit rude, doesn't it? Free mode. Turn the development console off. Could be sneaky and give yourself some free stuff, but what would be the point of that? Oh, actually, that's one thing. Just noticed that. So we've got a lot of things that we can tinker with. That's not been built. Oh, okay. Wow. We just did a lot of stuff, didn't we? I can't remember what we did. I can't remember. Yeah, so we built that windmill, we built the smelter, we did the well, there's no point in going through it. Let's see if we can just replicate. What's going off here? Oh, that's not irrigated. The irrigation doesn't reach there. What are they? Carrots. Die in one day. Yeah, they're going to die. Okay, well, it is what it is. Let's let out more water because I think we have got the water, haven't we? If I remember correctly from the last game, got quite a bit of water in there. This is at 3, yeah, so we can probably. There we go. Right. Well, one of the things I did. It's a bit. So when that water comes back in, so we've got to lay, if we lay a lot of dynamite in here. But I think that's what we've got to do. That's going to be the thing, isn't it? So that the overflow is actually working as an overflow. There we go. And you have to do it incrementally. You can't just do the whole. If you do the whole lot, you can't get down to the middle. We only want it to go down 2. Actually, one thing we'd like to get rid of all this. Is that scrap? Let's build just to get things going. Because we want to get that scrap out of the way so we can make this into a proper alternate reservoir. Yeah, okay, so I think we're gonna do things a little different. We're not gonna copy what we just lost. Yeah, there's that smelter in Ithaca that we're gonna build and a load of other things, but let's go on with it. Let's crack on. No, storage. We're gonna build a massive storage here. We need gears. I think we've got. Right, and this all got. Yeah. Should I build this higher? Oh, that's right. That's one of the things we did. We destroyed that. Oh, and then we built the pathway, which needs to be done. I'm thinking, well, because when the water overflows, it should overflow over the dam. It shouldn't overflow over the... So, this is what we're going to do. It shouldn't overflow over the sides, if you know what I mean. So if we build those here, and then we build the stairs here, the path here, and then another path here. So that would be the path, and then we'll put another a stair here, and then the levees here. So then that's an extra level. So if it does overflow, and that means we've got to build, it also means it would make sense to, I mean, these chaps are going to be doing a lot of stuff, because we did lower that as well, didn't we? So it makes sense. No point in lowering that because it didn't actually do anything. But this, no, we can't lower that one. Yeah. Or we can. We still want that stair if we want to get down there. We'll leave that option open to be able to get down to the bottom of the dam. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Why is that highlighted? Interesting. Right. Click off. Okay, so that's going to get built. Also, in the meantime, so let's detonate. Oh, we've got a nice little. We have got in this area. We've got 94 explosives. We're actually making a lot of explosives. I think we're at that explosive terraforming part of the game. Just need those two to be done. And yeah, these two. So if we do it, that's 2 down from there. Yeah, so from here. There we go. We do that. And we do that. And we do that. And that we also probably, because we know now that we want to put a water wheel here, we're forewarned. So I would say we want to put water wheels all the way down here. Is too deep. Yeah, so let's. I think a water wheel has to be in water that is it to the depth of 2. It's only 1 deep. So how do we get T? So look, that's no, but that fills up, doesn't it? That fills up higher. So it's 1, because that's just at the bottom of the 1. 0.19. So it has to be 1. That's when it floods, 1.1. So the water wheel goes, and what's going to happen is I'm going to make, after all these Let's Play videos, I'm going to make some tutorials. Because you can't make tutorials at the beginning, can you? Because you don't know anything. Right, what am I doing? Actually, what's the time like now? Oh, 51. But we may go another 20 minutes. Right, so in the meantime, while that's all doing, what do we got population-wise? We've got 2 population over. We've got builders, so we haven't got haulers. Perhaps we should have haulers. I'm thinking that that's too much. I want to put another path in here. Another path. That raised bit is annoying, isn't it? I think also move the district down here, and then haulers here. So the way you move a district is this: you pause the game first, you bop, you delete. Trust me. I've done this before. Actually, I've done this twice, and then what do you do then? And then you just move it there. And then that is still... No! It should retain... I thought it would retain its name. It's not. It's called itself District 12. So we're going to have to rename it Vegas. Whether... or the distribution... Yeah. Drop-off point Vegas. This is Vegas. So, yeah, I thought for some reason... He's confused now. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to be careful here because we're going to blow up some beavers. Gears. I don't want that gears there. So I want to blow up this bit here. It's niggling me. And probably this bit. Is it worth it just doing it yet? Right, let's build that hauling post. Because this is going to increase... it will increase the amount of stuff that gets done because we've got 4 now. Bed capacity, we could have more. Yeah, because we got a lot of work. There's a lot of work to be done. Is there a shortage of explosives or something? So we'll build another house. I've done this wrong, haven't I? Yes, you have. No, you haven't done it wrong. You just... This is where the house goes. There you go. Right. He is going to be scrap metal for the win, and that's why the explosives haven't been done, because that's been built. This... Let's get... We've got 4... Yeah, let's get this water out. We don't... Oh, we're in a drought, aren't we? But the water's still down there. I think... Oh, that's right. We should put this one... This is the old dam. Yeah, you've already seen all this. I don't have to explain it, do I? But we're kind of redoing what we just did. Which could be a bit boring, but I think it adds to the drama. of the situation. Right, so that is about to all go anyway. What's the... Okay, we've got 6 unemployed there. Right, so we were sending things here that we didn't need to. What was it? I think it was water. So no water to Ithaca. No water to Ithaca. Gears, yes. Metal, yes. We haven't got the... Oh, the water's just popped. No, it hasn't. I thought it did. Ithaca's already... Yeah, there we go. Water, no water. But everything else. Actually, it doesn't need logs or planks now. Okay, Ithaca, logs or planks. Logs. It's very satisfying, isn't it, turning off those? Yeah, so... That smelter. He who smelt it, dealt it. I'm sorry. Oh no! What is going on? He who smelt it, dealt it. I think that's very funny. That is very British humour there. If you're... Oh yeah, sorry. I'm just going... But if you're an American, you probably think, well, what the hell is he going on about? We have a saying in our fair country. The saying is, he who smelt it, dealt it. And that pretty much means, if you're the one complaining about the fart, you're the one who farted. I don't think it makes... It's not logical. Come on. It's a schoolboy thing. Which me, as a... I'm like 550 years old, and I still find that funny. I find that really funny. And I find the joke, he who smelt it. Oh no, I've just realised we put it in the wrong place, haven't we? We put it in the wrong place we had before. Oh, what is going on? What is going on? You know, I'm having a bit of fun here, actually. This is good. Yeah. So he who smelt it, dealt it. Yeah. Okay, we better... I think this channel... Okay, so here we go. If you don't find that funny... Well, if you're not British... If you're not British and you don't find it funny, that's absolutely fine. But... If you're British... Actually, if you're British and male... If you're British and female, don't find it funny, I'm kind of okay with that. In fact, yeah, if I used it with my... girlfriends. Girlfriends, plural? How many have you got? Well, I'm just talking about all the past ones, you know. There have been a few. Trust me. No, really. If you're a female and you're British, you also get a pass. And if you don't find it funny. But if you're male and you're British, especially if you're my generation, no, this channel's not for you. Bye-bye. Because, you know, you can go. But if you found it a bit funny and you're British, yeah. Okay, so let's quickly do this power before we descend. Oh, we got a look, 1,400 science points. Woohoo! Now, I built this in the perfect place before. Can I do it again? Yes, I can. Because it wasn't that difficult. I think I just got lucky. We put a platform here and a platform there. Power, height. Oh, I can do this really fast because I've done it before. Height. No, wait a minute, that's wrong, idiot. Wow, how stupid can you be? No, that worked. Yeah, so that works. So that's a tour, isn't it? That's all. See, I'm trying to be clever here. And what happens? So that's not going to work now. Wow. Wow. No, I'm sure that's where I built it. And then drop down here. I'm afraid... I wonder if it was connected before, because that is exactly the same place, the smelter. That has to be... If it was here, it would be this... Yeah, it would be the same because it would step. No, wait a minute. Let's just do this. So can you do it? I think maybe I didn't do it last time, and that I was congratulating myself, and I hadn't actually done it. Let's experiment here. Let's see if you can power the building like that. What do you think? We're only going to know. I don't think it's going to work. And if that doesn't work, it means we have to move everything back one. Bit of explosives. Ah, pain in the ass. Pain in the ass. Of course, in Britain we don't say ass, do we? So we say, yeah, arse, I reckon. But even if I did build that one back. Oh, it's there, isn't it? Okay, let's see if we can move it before we incur the wrath of wasted resources. Let's just get these power shafts got rid of because they're the biggest waste. Actually, we don't have to do that. We can just do this. Duh. Just do that. Yes. That one. Yes. Right. That one. Yes. So the windmill. That's right, yeah, okay. I think last time I did get it right, it was there, and that would be congruent, wouldn't it? Is it congruent? Is that the right context? I don't think it is. Yeah, that's where. Oh, so he can build right on the. Okay. I think because I was trying to be too clever. There we go. That's what I did. Right, just get that built now. Gears and paper. We need paper. I think we've got gears. We've got 2. I don't think we've got gears. We're going to find out. Gears. Well, we certainly haven't got paper. Let's put paper first. Okay. District distribution of Ithaca is 30 paper maximum. Actually, let's change that here. If we ever, we're not going to get metal blocks sent. We don't need wheat. Okay, so do we have gears? I don't think we do. Yes, we do have gears. Excellent. We don't have paper. We actually have 100 metal. I think from before. Power need, yeah, building needs power. Right, let's go check. We have a drought. That's not got any water. That's fine. Ooh, that's gone really down, hasn't it? Why haven't these chaps built this explosive? They haven't built that either. What are you doing? You've got... Oh, he's been building those levees. Okay. Well, that's probably important. Oh, they've been building this explosive. Oh, and he's been building... Where's he been built? Yeah. Oh, yeah, put a stair in. Okay, so this pathway is going to go. This stair is going to go. Pathway is going to go. Yes, and we're going to build 2 levees there and there. So now it could still flood in here. We need, but the problem is that's where the bridge is. I think the solution may be, how about a tasty suspension bridge? Ooh, I like a good suspension bridge. Very expensive though, lots of metal. But we have metal, I think. Berries, look, we have berries. Now we have, yeah, we have 30 metal blocks. Okay, so is it landscaping, storage? A 6 would be well, yeah, I guess it would be there, wouldn't it? Oh, there we go. So we would need, unless it goes there. Wait a minute, is that, yeah, that's above the old, yeah, so, actually, do we even need, let's get a bird's eye view. Would it work with a 5? No, that would have to be a levy. Well, if it works with a 6, why not? I think it'd be fun having a high suspension bridge. The only problem is, of course, if we have to raise the dam, which is a possibility, then it becomes an issue. If we put it, that's a levee there, that's a levee there, so it should, we'd have to build. Actually, yeah, there's no reason why, no, I don't want to put it right in front. It kind of ruins the aesthetic. I've got an idea. Ooh, this might be a bit tasty, actually. This might be a good idea. We raise. Now, we're doing a lot of building, though, aren't we? Do we actually need this? Well, after this drought, which is ending right now, God damn it. Right, because it's ending right now, I'm going to blow these anyway. We need the space. Any. So that means that water's going to start coming through. Okay. What I was thinking of, if we build up high here, we could build a high suspension bridge. Even here, yeah. So the bridge is like across at this point, but we built it up like 5 or 6. But we need a lot of workers, so we need to migrate. We've got 4, so that's added that to that worker. Builders, that's not even built. We've got the planks, we haven't got the builders. Well, we just added 2. Let's quickly blow this, blow this. And of course, well, that's not really, we'll detonate those, that one, because the water's going to come through in a minute. That is high. Wow, that water's lasted all that time. Really, we should, maybe we should have a sluice gate, a floodgate here. And then, yeah. Because then, well, because then this water we would share it down here, but I don't think it's yeah, here we go, the brilliant. So we've got that detonated. So just to, well, because we really need, oh yeah, we detonate. No, we're not going to detonate that one. We'll recover. And the water wheel then would go power connection is blocked. I think it would still work though. Yeah, it's going that way, it's not going that way. So that power connection isn't blocked. So that should work. How will we know if it works? Because we're going to build a plank. Yeah, we need planks being made. And then it's going to be smelted. And as we know, you smelt it, don't they? No. Okay, stop now. Right, yeah, we need that one blowing. This blowing here, because then we can put the path. Okay, I'm thinking it's ready to, and the path would go here. Right. Okay, so the drought has ended. I think this is, yeah, so that's filling up again. That water is going. We're going to wait. We'll let that water through because there's probably more water coming down than last time. So I think but in the meantime we want to manage the building. Okay, so what's going off here with this? Which probably, is it paper and metal? It's paper. So this is, I bet you this is full. Yeah, it's nearly full. Grilled potatoes, metal blocks. We're going to need a metal block doodah, large pile of metal blocks anyway. So let's get that built. No, that's logs. That's metal. So then we'll hopefully transfer, because we need the paper. We got any paper? No. Gears. Let's set up a little gear shack. Actually, no, we'll set up a medium here just to yeah, and we can change this. So we'll set it up for gears. Oh, he's got maple pastries and gears mixed up. We'll set that up for gears. What are these chaps? Oh, it's metal. Brilliant. So they're now taking metal from there to there, so paper can come in, so that can get built. And then we've got power, and then we're making metal. In fact, yeah, he's ready to make metal. He's already made 39%, which I'm not quite sure he can, since he's got no power. But anyway. Let's have a quick look at York. I'm not that bothered about York at the moment. We've got... yeah, it's just, you know, it's chugging along. Is it making metal? That's right. Yeah, we're getting that scrap. We don't need that one. That can get deleted. Is this scrap? Yeah. Why aren't these... I guess we haven't got a worker. Where could we... Probably don't need so many builders. Phew! Excuse me. Phew. Now, if I was fastidious in editing these videos, that would be edited out. But it's live. It's real. Get used to it. The water's coming in. I don't mean that. I'm not, you know, I'm not saying, you know, do with it. I suppose it's, you know, if you're farting, belching, that would be bad. But a sneeze, come on. Yeah. And coughing as well. Nobody wants to hear a YouTuber cough. Yeah, the power's come in. So these are all going back to work. What's the situation with planks? Are very good, and that's only from 2 gears. Gears is very good, so we don't need to turn those on. They can in the background. Let's check the flooding situation. 0.65. That's fine. So it doesn't look like this season that we've got a situation. So let's raise this incrementally. He's not being raised. Yeah, that has raised, yeah. That hasn't. So everyone's at 0.5. Okay. Let's go to 0.1. There we go. course, the water will stop. I think the flow would still... Yeah, the flow still occurs. Oh, wait a minute. Did that just flood? It did. It's a good job we raised it. Wow, just in time. So that's only going to be a very small interruption. So, I guess it's like a spring flood. You know, the snow melt. So let's open up this. Oh, just in time, yeah. We'll detonate that. Let's open up this one. Full. There we go. Come on then. Flow in. And then we've got an extra. And meanwhile, we can be laying those explosives. Although maybe I should let things just run its course so everybody gets... like this needs to get built, doesn't it? That path. Oh, there we go. This needs to be detonated. And then we'll build a path there. Look at me. Cooking away. And then we need no available workers, but that's... We can reduce the builder. Let's reduce the builder. And how's the hauling going? The hauling is going very well. So he is now... Let's reduce the hauling by 2. Come on. Where's he going? Carrying logs. Where is he carrying logs to? Oh, of course, they need logs for to be made into planks. So we now need a plank. I think we have one, haven't we? That's logs. We need a plank, and we need it near here. It can be over here, so let's put it here. Planks. I've remembered. Yes. Success. So it's not that far. We're going to be built. This is all bread. Still not got a worker. Let's not worry too much. Let's check the water. No flood. Excellent. So I think we're pretty much now back. I haven't seen the auto save on. Actually, let's just give it a save. No, the auto save has been working. Yeah. If we look here, 23:1. Yes, 7 minutes ago. Okay. Probably didn't need to do that. Okay. So these need to be built, and that is. I would think it would save it from the worst of the. Let's raise by 0.5. It just feels right. Yeah, I think that's a good thing to do. We haven't got a flood. What have we got? 0.7173. So that's rising, isn't it? That looks like it's going to be flooding. That's a 0.4. So that's. I think we. Yeah, we can't. Why does that go so slow? That's 6.4. The currents. But we had to put these levees in. So that's really narrowed it, hasn't it? That's where the flooding is. The flooding problem is because we've narrowed it here, and then it's made this a flood danger. Whereas what we need it to do is flood here. I don't know how you do that. Because the water's coming down here and then it hits here. That's why it floods, because it's going around a corner. It wants to go here. Gravity's saying go this way. Oh, I can't remember. Yeah, what is it called? There's a certain name for it in my geography lessons. And look, we're just about flooding because we're getting distracted with geography. The names for... It's not an... I know what there's an oxbow lake, isn't there? That's where... Yeah, let's not get into remembering our school days from 3,000 years ago. Right, so he needs power. This is not yet full of enough water. Water's coming down here. But I guess because we deepened it, it's going to take a while for it to fill. Which makes me wonder... Okay, let's delete that. What then if we add another dam? We have two. Yeah, that would work, wouldn't it? It's coming in. We could delete this. If we delete this levy, then the pressure on that would be more, which would mean I think it would be more anyway. We can check it with the. No, we didn't put the thing in the gauge. I think the gauge should go here. And that way we know it's too far. Yeah. Oh, there we go. No, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. The water wheel will start working now. So that took a while to fill because we made this deeper, so we could take more. And then let me just look at the time quick. Okay, I think we're going to have to end, which is fine. I think we've it's not a dam, is it? Oh, it is a dam. Okay. But this whole thing has got to fill up first before that wheel goes. Even though I think we have increased the flow of water by so that the input is increased. More water is coming through there now, which means I think we may have to raise these. That's to maximum. Oh, and then what we do, we take one of them down to 0.5, so we're still getting the water in. 0.46, that's quite low. Is the game frozen? Because this is not, yeah, it's not slowing. So we do need maybe two of them down. 0.5. What's current? Yeah, I think it should be at 6.9 is the average height that is optimal. It's increased a bit. The water current just increased a tad. I'm wondering if we should have 3. Let's make it 3. Hopefully we go, water level will be just over 70. Yeah, look, the water current's gone up to 1 CMS, 1.1 CMS. We're getting to know the numbers now and what is good and what is not. 7.1, 7.2, 7.3, 7.4 seem to be slowing down nicely. So that current is moving again. Not very fast, but hopefully, because obviously we need explosives, don't we? So District 1 explosive there's only one, so that's why we need, because the smelters burn logs to get metal. And let's go and check over here. Still not built. Shortage of paper, probably because there was a drought, so the power went off, which means I'm thinking we should make more paper than explosives. Well, no, because if we're going to build more windmills, Paper takes logs. We've only got 33 logs. Oh wait a minute, didn't I build another? Oh, that's right. I never did it. Oh, I emptied that so that I could build another log chap here. There we go. Another log chap, aka a lumberjack. There you go. Clear away mess. You're working away. And your name is... Oh, I think the ones we named are probably dead now, you know. Oh, look, Benny was born. From a band called ABBA. Oh! What's this? Oh! Wow, yeah, we forgot. We did that before, didn't we? Wow. And anyway, we've got lots of people here. So that means we can migrate to... Let's migrate 4 to Vegas. Vegas, baby. District 1, not York, Vegas. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And then let's go to Vegas. Oops. Right, just check the flooding is good. We have got a nice bit of water here now. Now, we should have some explosives. Yeah, we got 100 explosives. We built the water wheel. We bought the plank. Oh, look at that. The planks are even full. So now we can continue with the explosives. Now, can we plank? Now, do we want to deepen this? So I'm thinking what we need to do is to do 2. Actually, we could build a water wheel here. Because this is where, yeah, I mean, what we're going to do 2, haven't we? Yeah, but if we built that as, in the next route, not this one, if we built an extra sluice case there, did that, water wheel, because the thing is, how many water wheels could you get in there? Maybe 2? Yeah, we could. Yeah, I mean the reason it's going red is because that can be deleted actually. Yeah, the reason it's red is so when it's 2, so we can get 2. I think we'll do that. We'll delete this because that would be in the way. We'll find another way to get over there, and then this, yeah. Wait a minute, that's filling up quite... I think it slows down. Trouble is the stream gauge doesn't go to that down to that depth. We probably should put a platform in here. So that's working out. Well, look at that, we zoom out. We've got a lot more green now. That's quite... So I'm thinking this dam, this here is going to be one big reservoir and it's going to feed the whole of this map. What do you think? That's kind of a... It is a waste, so we're going to do something with that. We could dam it there, right, from there to there, and then all that land then we could grow. It would be on the floodplain. Ooh, getting technical. Okay then, I think we're going to leave it there. I've quite enjoyed this even though we did have disaster. What is he doing? He's dehydrated and he's carrying scrap metal. But he's dehydrated. That's not good. Well, there's water there. Why didn't he get a drink? Yeah, good. He's gone to get a drink. So I've found out... Yeah, okay, look. He's going to get. Is he going to get scrap metal? I think he is, but he's not a scrap metal worker, or else he'd be highlighted. He works. No, he does. He works at the scavenger flag. Maybe because it's underwater, it doesn't. So if you build it before it floods, they can still work. Right. So I can put another scavenger flag down here. And look at this, we've got a lot of... And I guess, you know what I'm going to say? Well, the smelter needs to go. I'm thinking that we'd change that to a... well, we'll change it when... We're actually building anything right now. I don't know. Yeah, we're building that. It says it's too far from the... That's right, but we're going to build... a bridge, but then... that will need to be... the suspension bridge will have to be here. Not up there. That's a shame. Let's do it again. That's so, because I quite like doing this. Yeah, no, my energy's gone. It's not my energy's gone down now, but you can't keep that wackiness up all the time. I mean, is that what? Yeah, so that will reach there. We'll have to lower. Hold on, that defeats the point there, doesn't it? Because we've got to have that high. So if we have that high, well, then the bridge goes here. I don't really see that big a problem. Yeah. The only problem is we have to rebuild it. The idea, if we built it up high here, we could then build the dam up high. But we need this. We need this back, don't we? Or we could just bypass it. We could actually delete this. Yeah, how about this? Okay, let's think laterally. If we delete this path here, put explosive. This is kind of going to be the last thing we do. Right? Put explosives there. Then the path is going to go along there, and then up. Then we're going to go up, so we can go up and around, and that way we can build. We need to, I think, delete that. So then we'll walk along here, build that. Now, then we can start thinking about, we can't get across there now, but we can think about maybe building a tasty suspension bridge here, but then we would have to get across to build it from the other side. Ooh, decisions, yeah, it's good. Planning. Civil engineering. Town planning. It's good fun. Isn't this game fantastic? I'm going to say it again. This game's fantastic. 3.5k water. I think we should increase that. Although we kind of have in a way, because we've got this canal here. We've got this little canal here that is slowly filling up with water. We probably need another. Oh, come on, get that paper. Why isn't that paper being? It's because the explosives are being built. Should we turn one of the explosives off? Yeah, because we have built a lot of, and then we'll be able to make the paper because that smelter needs to come online. In the meantime, let's build 3 water pumps here. We can actually increase the amount of water here. Explosives there, and then No, I'm not going to build the water pumps at the same time because sometimes we blow up the beavers and that's not good. Okay, I'm going to go. I hope you've enjoyed this one. It's kind of been a bit of a dramatic one, hasn't it? With the game save going. But I think we've got it back. And things are working out quite well. We've got that little... and then we're going to have the 2 water wheels there. That's actually going to slow the flow down. Which is probably a good thing because we're going to take out that levee there. Yeah, okay. So anyway, if you've liked this video, if you could like and subscribe, that would be fantastic. And I'll see you on the next one. Thanks, bye.